But what is that? Oh yeah, you hired a professional whistler, dude.
Professional whistler.
Purchased something not off the auction. We actually purchased something from the dealership. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are here at the original Goon Squad garage, and today we're going to continue working on our Factory 5 GTM Supercar. Now, as you guys seen in the previous video, we started digging into this thing a little bit more. We discovered a good bit of frame damages over here, and also we went ahead and went for our very first test drive with this wheel right here with no tire on it. And I gotta say, that was the sketchiest thing we've ever done right there. Almost took out this building and almost had a series on rebuilding the original Goon Squad garage.
Dude, really close. I mean, luckily we were able to save it right at the end, but you know what? That was basically ice skates on the car,
That's
dude.
what I'm saying, dude. That was super sketchy right there. But you know what? We will get another test drive in once we get some new wheels and tires for this thing, which will be in the near future here soon. But anyways, what we're gonna do right now is probably work on either this fiberglass tub right here or maybe this frame. I think we should probably save the frame for a little bit later because we know we can repair that, whether we gotta straighten it out with a sledgehammer or whether we just gotta cut those bars off and just re-weld some new ones. That should be pretty simple, just time consuming. And this right here should be pretty simple as well, but time consuming as well right there. But I think we've already got some experience with the boats, and I think we'll be able to save that because we do got some good news. I think we won't have to save that hood right there because Factory 5 is willing to work with us, and it just may take a good bit of time to actually get that stuff, but if we can get it, that's definitely gonna save us a lot of headache because fiberglass work is pretty tough,
Yeah,
dude.
it's a lot of work, but we are working on like basically a bunch of parts for the front of this thing, but the main components is that hood and that windshield right
Exactly.
there.
We already reached out, and I think we may be able to get this here really soon, and that way we don't have to actually just sit there and just fiberglass that stuff right there, because that I don't even think is savable. What do you think,
I mean,
dude?
you possibly can. You just got to take a good bit of time, but you know what? None of this stuff is on the shelf. They do have to make it to order, so it might take a while.
And I was just looking at this little badge over here, and on the Copart listing, this did say 2021, but manufacturer year says 2015. So that's kind of weird right there. I don't know how that works. So is this a 2015 or a 2021?
I mean, 2015 tub, it just honestly probably depends on when you finish it. Maybe
That's
they
probably what
finished
it
it
is.
in 2021.
It takes years to finish these cars right here. But anyways, right now what we're gonna do is go ahead and see if some quick jacks will actually slide up underneath this car and lift this car up. That way we can pop off the left and right side door, go ahead and bring out some fiberglass repair stuff, and hopefully fix this tub. Right there, that was not planned right there. But anyways, check this out, guys. The first repair is underway over here. Got a couple sheets of fiberglass on there. It's pretty much just curing, and everything is moving pretty smooth right there. Are you gonna add a couple more layers or what?
Depends on once we sand it down, we're gonna see how smooth it is and how durable it is, and then that's gonna tell us if we need to add a few more layers.
Exactly, but I think that's gonna be pretty strong, and then after that, of course, we're gonna do some body work, and then over here, I think that's just body work right there. Or are you gonna add fiberglass there too?
Just depends on how deep that crack is. We're gonna sand it down, maybe do a few little strips. I do have fiberglass body filler, which that's really good on stuff like that.
Yep, so that stuff is looking really good right there. Right now, we're actually gonna run to the store and grab a couple more supplies. We need to grab some more brushes because those brushes are basically a one-time use. After you mix up the hardener and this stuff right here, basically, you gotta get new brushes. So we're gonna probably run to the Home Depot, and also, it's about lunchtime. And we're probably gonna grab something for the grill, maybe some shrimp or something like that.
Dude, of course, man. That little grill needs to get to work, and man, it's just awesome grilling out
here.
here.
And we also got some dang sauce that we're gonna throw on the
On the grill too?
On the food. On the food. On the grill, we can grill some dang sauce, dude.
We can like put it on the food and just grill it on there, see what it does, dude.
Anyways, yeah, so we're gonna definitely eat right now and get some more supplies, but also what I just dropped is basically the keys to a brand new build. We purchased something not off the auction, we actually purchased something from the dealership. It's not like what we normally do, but this was kind of like a last minute decision. Towards the end of the year, we were kind of looking for like a tax deduction type of deal because as you guys know, we were originally trying to buy a dump truck, but we couldn't find any dump trucks. They were all sold out. If we did buy one, it would have been like a whole nother year before we got one. So we kind of just decided to purchase. We're doing a little bit more brainstorming and we ended up actually purchasing something for the business right there. A 2022 Chevrolet Silverado High Country, a brand new truck. This is our first time ever buying something that's not wrecked other than like the excavator, the skid steer.
Yeah.
We got plenty of trucks, but you know what? This is a good investment for the business and also like you can always use trucks.
We always need trucks and stuff like that. And this happened to be the only truck kind of available, but not really because we had to wait a couple months.
Dude, we were looking all over the place for this for the highest edition truck. So we either were going to get a Dodge 2500 in the highest edition or Chevrolet or a GMC in the highest edition.
But nothing, we couldn't find anything.
Yeah, we couldn't find anything except for this Chevrolet right here. And honestly, we were supposed to get a red one, but that sucker actually was like held up on some sort of big old parking
like
lot.
Some kind of port or something like that.
Yeah, some sort of port. So we weren't able to get that one, but you know what? We got this one right here. And this thing is a beast. Should we go ahead and do like a little walk around?
Dude, let's do a little walk around. I mean, this is crazy because I never thought we'd buy something brand new like this. But you know what? Instead of paying Uncle Sam, we ended up getting something useful for us, dude.
Exactly. Might as well. So that's kind of why we purchased this right here. Let's just go ahead and walk around. I love the color. It's got some metallics in it. You can't really tell. Definitely needs a clean. This black gets pretty dirty pretty quick. But man, look at that, dude.
Super clean. I love the bed. Nice little aluminum wheels on there. This tail lid right here is pretty unique. Go ahead and pop that sucker open, dude. What, man? That is
a little taco stand right here, dude. We're gonna eat on this thing right here.
Put some plates on there and you're good to go. And then I believe it opens up completely or something like that. I don't know, man.
Work this thing.
And then I think you can press this and it opens up a little step. So I mean, if it breaks down, you know, you can sit on there.
Dude, hopefully not. This is our first Chevrolet, right?
Yeah, this is our first brand new.
And
this is a Duramax.
It's already not working.
I think you actually got to close that before it actually works.
Yeah,
so
right.
Close all that stuff right there, and then you press the bottom button, and then you can open all that stuff up. So it's a pretty cool little tailgate. Everything's already bed lined over here. Got a fifth wheel attachment. High country. I love that.
Dude, it's got a built-in couch right here, dude. That's pretty neat right there. So
I know some people are gonna make fun of the Chevrolet thing, saying if you ain't broke, you know, you sitting on your tailgate, dude.
Don't say that right there. I thought I seen a thing right there, but that's pretty cool. It's got of course the step that just pops right out. Let's just go ahead and enter into the interior quick.
All black. So this is a completely blacked out truck, interior and exterior. Got some little wood and grain stuff right here, but pretty much, I mean, that's it, man.
No, that's not it.
What do you got back here? Did you figure something?
I really didn't figure out too much, but you actually figured that out. So it's got that on both sides right there. Definitely not the interior that a Dodge would have. So that's kind of why we wanted Dodge, because Dodge is just, their interior is just outrageous, just like the TRX right there.
But we're going to check this truck out for, we're going to probably build this thing, right?
Definitely. It's not going to stay stock, but the interior is going to stay stock. We can't really do much with the interior because it's already nice. Full leather. This is the High Country. The screen is kind of small, but that's the biggest one they offer.
Yeah, man, Chevy needs to upgrade their interior, dude. They need to start offering big LCD screens like everybody else, dude.
Definitely. And also, I think what we're going to do as far as the upgrades goes, we're probably going to go ahead and black out all the chrome, black out this grill right here, black out that bow tie right there. What do you think about that?
Black out the mirrors. Everything chrome needs to be blacked out, and then put some blacked out wheels on this thing, probably lift it, dude.
That is right. We actually got the whole entire lift kit, a sweet rough country lift kit. And also we got some sweet wheels, which we're gonna probably install that in the next video, honestly.
Dude, that'd be pretty epic. Go ahead and lift this thing. It only has like 18 to 20 miles right now. And once we lift this sucker up, it's gonna be legit,
Let's
dude.
just go ahead and tell you guys what we paid for this thing. So as you guys know, the prices are just outrageous right now. I'm logging into the Chevrolet app if it'll let me log in, because there's some cool stuff. But
you can actually start your truck from
the app,
across the country too, dude.
Really, dude, it's pretty crazy. But we paid 91 grand for this thing, or how much? 95?
Yeah, around 95 or something like
95. I think after like all the fees and everything, it just was 95. But anyways, let's just go ahead and start this sucker up right quick.
How do you do that?
Just hold that button, let it go. It sent a little request to it right there.
A little text message to the truck. It's not receiving it.
Sent. No, it's sent. It just takes a little bit of time. Look, I'm not doing anything right there.
All right, let's see if it'll start.
What's going on? Oh, there it goes. It takes a little bit of time, honestly.
Is it going?
It says sent. I don't know what's going on,
Man,
guys.
they need to upgrade
we might
their
have
app,
to just
man.
come back after this commercial break.
Hey, just do it right here. It's super simple. Press it one time, hold it. Won't even do.
This thing is broken, dude. We gotta
Take it
return
back.
this thing. Anyways, let's just go ahead and hop inside the sucker, run to the store, get what we need, and get back over here and get back to work. Alrighty guys, so we made it back from the store and we got everything that we need, including those shrimp tacos, which those suckers are absolutely fire. But we got right back onto the car over here and we basically fixed all the major fiberglass damage on this tub over here. This is still pretty wet right here, but we laid down a couple of fiberglass sheets in that resin right there. We're gonna leave it taped up until it dries 100%. But on this side over here, this is the first thing that we fixed. It already dried and we were already able to actually sand this part down right here. And this sucker is super sturdy. And that's pretty much it. It's nice and thick. I did probably like 6 layers of that fiberglass, and then after it dried, I sanded it down, made it nice and smooth, and then I fixed this corner over here and also this little corner over here, and that's pretty much it for all the major body work. After that dries, we can go ahead and sand everything, and then do the body filler, and do all the body work type of stuff, and then primer it. You know what I mean?
Right now our main focus is basically the stuff that's going to be visible. All this stuff like over here is going to be super easy to repair, and honestly, it doesn't have to be like 100% perfect because it's not going to be very visible.
I mean, the hood's going to cover all this. We're mainly focused on this stuff right here, and also we want to make sure everything is nice and smooth, so we can knock this out super simple, just do hand sand it, and whenever we do a couple sheets of fiberglass. But most importantly, we want all this to be 100%, and including these big old crack lines that are basically beneath the paint. And whenever I was sanding it down past this, I don't know what this red stuff is. It's almost like a body filler, but it actually cracked past that, so we may have to end up sanding past all that to the fiberglass just to repair it. You know what I
because
mean?
if we don't repair that, dude, once we paint, it's going to be visible, and we don't want any of that right there.
Yeah, fiberglass is really known for cracking like this. I mean, anything that we deal with fiberglass, once it cracks like that, it goes all the way to the fiberglass. So you want to sand all that down until you can't see it no more.
That is right. This is some exciting stuff, though, because once this is all repaired, if we want to change the color, we can go ahead and sand the whole entire car down and
that's the next step, is to go ahead, once we get all the body work finished up, we're gonna probably just start sanding the whole car, because in order to paint this, you're gonna have to paint the whole entire car, because this is different. This is all one piece right here. There's not gonna be any perfect spot to like blend it in or stop painting. So if you got that damage, we're gonna have to paint this whole thing, dude. And it don't even have a rear bumper. You can't just pop off the rear bumper, dude.
This is gonna be interesting one to paint, man.
This is gonna be a pretty big paint job right here, dude. So we can go same color, will probably be easy, because then all I have to do is just blend little spots in, and then like just basically clear the whole car. But if we repaint the whole thing, we can do that as well.
Which color though? We got to bring up some colors.
Oh, it's hard. I mean, let's just throw out some basic colors. I've heard red, I heard yellow, I mean
blue.
You can do Nardo gray on this, black, but a lot of people are liking the green. So there's kind of a 50-50. There's people that want to change it, there's people that want us to keep this green color. So it's a really kind of like a hard decision right now. We'll probably leave it up to the Instagram people. We'll probably do a poll here, probably even tomorrow, and see what people think. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But it is already kind of late. I mean, that did take a good bit of time to do.
And this stuff dries forever, this fiberglass resin right here. So we're probably gonna let this dry overnight and come back in the morning and continue some body work.
Alrighty guys, so it is actually the next day here. This morning we came in and the fiberglass that we repaired last night was actually still pretty wet. It's actually super tacky, probably because it was super cold last night. So we just ended up just holding off on that and jumping on all this other stuff over here, sanding it all down, and we threw some sheets of fiberglass on there, and we even tried to repair this little section right here, which I just threw 2 sheets for now. Once it dries, we'll probably throw a couple more, that way we can get the exact same shape as on that side, but it already looks super good, dude.
Yeah, that's actually gonna probably look original. I thought we were just gonna kind of just make it look similar somewhat, but you know what? It's gonna look OEM,
yes, sir.
dude.
And after this, I mean, pretty much we're not going to be laying any more of this resin down because we got that fiberglass, basically body filler. That's,
tiger hair or something like
it's
that?
reinforced with fiberglass hairs, so that'll be the perfect thing to do on the rest of this stuff. So, I mean, after this all dries, that's exactly what we're going to start doing. We're going to start fiberglassing everything, and that's going to be pretty much it.
Then it's just all body work, and then we can sand the whole entire car. But what is that? Oh yeah, you hired a professional whistler, dude.
Professional whistler, man.
Go ahead and
do the iPhone alert thing. Man, I don't even have to check my phone anymore, dude.
What's the other one? I know you got another one in you.
Dude, that was legit, man.
No, we're totally kidding. This is actually gonna be our future brother-in-law right here, dude.
Future brother-in-law right there in a couple of weeks. So, I mean, we're just super excited. I mean, he's coming down a few times, all the way from Ohio, right?
Yeah.
So, super crazy whistler right there. I mean, professional, dude.
That's right. But I think that's gonna be pretty much it for this car right here. We're not gonna do anything else other than, what can we do?
I mean, other than wait until it dries, because that's the most important thing right now. We already called a few metal places and we gave some measurements, and I think we may have a shop nearby that can have this metal for the frame. But the first thing that we want to try is obviously pull this all over, straighten it out. We may end up just replacing a few bars, like this bar right here definitely needs replacing. It's way too bent right there, but for the most part, all this stuff probably can get straightened out.
Show her you whistle. Alrighty guys, so we set the GTM aside for a little bit and then we hopped back onto our brand new truck right here. Gave it a quick little wash, although it just started raining, but you know what, it still looks good in the rain. But we are basically just doing some brainstorming right now of what we should basically release next. Should we go ahead and do the wheels and the tires to lift, or should we continue with the GTM? Maybe we combine the two together, maybe a third option. I think we got something epic coming for the R8 as well, the wheels, which that's gonna be some super just exciting news right there, because that's gonna change the look of that sucker right there. But that's gonna be all for today's video. Definitely make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. And also, if you want an inside scoop before YouTube, definitely give us a follow on Instagram at goonzquad. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.